So much time has passed, and I still can't remember that you are no longer with me,
Il est en 720.
and the day has just only begun. I remember that day, as if it were yesterday. She asked for a photo in front of our house as a memento, and another photo in front of her favorite spot under the tree. Freya told me that after she died, she would wait for me there, where we would sit and watch the sunset. Ingvar's cap. It's been so many years, but I still look at you and remember how happy you were until the very end. The tears won't stop. So many years. I remember you telling me that when you grew up, you were going to buy yourself a car and take me and your mother to all the beautiful places. You were so eager. You were so young. There were so many roads open to you. I was sure you'd accomplish so much. Life isn't fair. My first catch of my own. I had to take a wrong swing and cast the rod, and a hook got caught in my back. Freya and Ingvar laughed at me for a long time. She asked me to keep the hook as a memento, so that I would have something to remember when I was old. Once upon a time, the stove burned, lighting up the house with warmth. It was like a symbol of my heart. Now all that's left is ashes. Only ashes. I won't be needing a fish rod today. When Freya was pregnant with Ingvar, she was so fond of this mug. She said this mug was like a heart that needed to be fed with a hot tea. In my opinion, it was just an ordinary mug, like all the others. Now, this mug is like one of my memories of her. Freya's favorite garden, or what's left of it. When she was gone, the weeds took over. Sometimes I began to think she loved this garden more than I did. She spent so much time here. To the question, why are you always digging in this garden? She would answer, be thankful I'm digging here at all, you all grunch. She loved her garden. Freya's favorite place. She loved to sit under this tree and look out into the distance. Ingvar's death had hit her hard. It was only here that she found peace and tranquility. The pain subsided a little, only temporary. I couldn't help her, and she did not want my help. If I could, I would have tried to help her somehow. This was where Freya spent her last sunset. Freya, Ingvar, there are not enough words to describe how much I miss you. I'm old now. How much it hurts to stand here and look at you. And I'm standing here. Forgive the old fool who couldn't keep you safe. Forgive me. I miss the nighttime get-togethers, the way we sat talking about things, the way Ingvar asked questions about stars. He called them heavenly lights. Freya said they were the souls of people who led the way for those who had lost the meaning of life, looking up so that these people realize that not all is lost, that this is not the end. Everything will be all right from here on out. Looking at the pond made me feel calmer. I imagined myself in the middle of it, sitting in my boat, casting my rod and fishing. There was silence all around, only distant muffled sounds. Freya and Ingvar used to like to feed the fish that swam here. Now all that's left is dirty water. When Ingvar was gone, I was so angry at myself for not being there for him. I took an axe and chopped wood until I was exhausted, my inner cry of pain keeping me awake. I was stopped by a hand, Freya's hand. She put her hand on my shoulder and put her arm around my back. I was relieved. The anger gradually subsided, but the pain remained to this day. That good old boat that stands here as a pleasant memory. Ingvar was a dreamer. He believed in more. He imagined a lot about taking off and touching the sky. He told us how free he felt swinging on his wings, as if he could touch the sky a little more. At the moment I heard Freya scream, as she called out to Ingvar with tears in her eyes, how she begged him to wake up, but it was too late. It's time to sail. Freya was always worried about me, no matter where I went. She didn't like it when I was late on a fishing trip. She'd panic right away. She stood right here on a pier, patiently waiting for me to come back. She was so caring. Such silence. Only the sound of water hitting the side of the boat can be heard. How I miss that calm. The people who gave me that feeling. Life has set its priorities, leaving silent questions behind. It remains to accept and live on until your hour comes. Freya could not forgive herself for Ingrid's death. There was something inside her that kept her going. She longed for him so much that life ended up taking her away from me, as if I hadn't had enough. I should have been finished off completely. Life isn't fair. Not fair at all. That's all. I feel no fear or regret, only fatigue. The strength is gone. Looking at you reminds me of all times, how happy we were, how you made me happy, Ingvar. Freya. They are waiting for me at home. It's time to go back. You are in my memories forever. Not a day goes by where I don't think of you. Oh, how I miss the days when we were happy. And how happy we were. But life has separated us, only to reunite us again. Freya? Ingvar? Is it really you? No. Where are you going? I just got here. I need to find my family. They're waiting for me. Ingvar's story. He was always building a trail of his things. That's how he played hide and seek with me. If I followed the trail of Ingvar's things, it would lead me to myself. My old boat, still standing here. Haven't had it fixed since then. Never got around to it. I don't think they were here. It wasn't evening yet. The swings are empty. There are none here. The pond bloomed again. It was alive again. Freya and Ingvar loved to sit and watch the fish as they swam from side to side. Here one could find peace in watching life itself. Our house. Everything looks exactly as I remember it. I need to find my family. They're waiting for me. The axe fell to the ground. Ingvar tried to pick it up again, but could not. I didn't look at everything from the outside. The garden is in bloom, just like in the old days. Smoke in the chimney. Freya melted the stove. There is a fire burning in the furnace. Freya supports the heart of the house. Freya brewed hot tea and filled an empty mug. She would retreat to the dock, waiting for me to return home. That's how she knew how late I'd be fishing. Didn't like it when I was too late. Starting getting real worried. It was nothing, but it wasn't for her. The fisherman caught the fisherman, like in an old joke. I should have taken such a swing. I still have the scar. We are so happy. Freya loved to look at this picture, to remember how young and happy we were, how much time had passed. Freya, they are waiting for me.